Right, welcome back. So as you'll have seen, I had a little bit of a crash, so which actually caused a little bit of damage to the front of the bike, not too much. So obviously I'm all washed up. I managed to get back down. The front tyre, obviously I carry spares, but it wasn't repairable in terms of puncture. It would have just punctured again, so I just had to walk back down. It wasn't actually too bad. There was some shortcuts to the forest road at Glentress, so I managed to get back fairly quickly. So the bike shop beside Glentress Cafe, they were absolutely fantastic. I got the bike cleaned up, taken in, and they've sorted it out. It was just an issue with the front tyre. Front wheel was slightly out of true, and also my front headset was quite loose as well. I don't know if that was the impact or not, because basically, as you'll have seen in the film, I was descending down quite quick, and I went over to the right hand side because of the mud, and I took a little bit of air, dropped down, but the ground was just real soft, and the front wheel kind of slipped on a rock. Some of the mud dug in and threw me off to the left hand side. So good entertainment for all of you. I'm fine, just got a couple of little scrapes. The biggest thing's the bike. I repair pretty much for free, but the bike's the costly thing. Alpine Bikes, I think Alpine Bikes, yep, the bike shop beside Glentress Cafe, great, thank you for their help. It's not a normal bike shop I would actually use, but because they were here, they took the bike in. I explained I've got the Strath Puffer next weekend, and because of my work this week and training, I'm not really going to have time to take it to another, to my local place. So they were really good and proactive. The only disadvantage, I'm an hour short of my prescribed training. I was to do 3.5 hours, and I've done an hour-ish short of that. So, but it is what it is. I've still got almost 150 training stress score for Training Peaks, so that's okay. I just would have liked to have got another lap in. So I was doing laps of the Red Run, as you'll know, at Glentress today. I was going pretty quick. I just checked out on Strava actually for this year, only this year. As you guys know, I'm a road biker, but for this year, Speedieclark is 6th overall on the Red Run descent, which I'm quite happy with, because I'm not really a mountain biker. I do love it. I like taking air and I like going really quick in the descents, but my skill set isn't as good as a full-on mountain biker in terms of the technical ability. So we shall see. So we're all good, we're sorted. I really appreciate the help that I got today. That's fantastic. It's just one of these things that can happen. Hopefully it won't happen in Strath Puffer. I've got to say, that's probably really my first proper crash that's resulted in any damage to the bike since I came back to start mountain biking in the last 4 years. As I've said, I'm predominantly road rider, but I'm doing the mountain biking for fun, and every year, and this will be my 4th Strath Puffer 24 hour. As you may or may not know, I actually started off as a mountain biker in terms of cycling in the 90s. So here comes a photograph of me when I was mountain biking in the 1990s, and I had a Proflex 855. And the full suspension back then didn't really work. It seemed great and the bike looked fantastic, but looking back in retrospect, it didn't work. It didn't work in the cold. It didn't work when it got too wet. It just didn't really work at all. Okay, so stay tuned for some more films. I think probably the next big major film will be the Strath Puffer 2019 24-hour mountain bike event. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.